Morgan Knoll here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We're located about 30 minutes north of Denver off I-25. Today I am bringing you an inventory item. This is going to be a 2022 Cimarron Lonestar. It's a 24-foot stock combo, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions as we go. But we'll go ahead and get started right under here. Just got your standard setup, standard jack, your spare tire. That jack can be upgraded to a hydraulic jack if that's something you're looking for. We could easily do that here in our service department. We've got our battery pack, that's so you can see the lights. So this one, you either got to be plugged into an external battery source or the truck, be able to run your lights on it. But then right under here, you just have your safety chains, your adjustable coupler, so that can go up and down to make sure you're riding level. The other really nice thing about this one, we've got the 53-inch drop on it. So that 53-inch drop is going to give you some extra space and extra room between the truck bed and the top of the trailer, so that way if you're hitting a big dip, you're not getting the trailer into the truck bed, denting stuff up. We've just noticed that as the trucks progress, they've been getting taller and taller, so we've been accommodating our trailers to be able to fit that, and so you're not riding going uphill or downhill or whatnot, so you're riding level. Right over here on the hip side, we have the tack room, tack door, swing out saddle rack. These are 4-tier, they're adjustable. We can add additional ones if wanted or needed. 42-inch wide tack door, so that gives you some extra space to be able to hop up and in there with this saddle rack swung out. So got that on there. Over here on the tack door, we've got our swing out blanket pull, so that swings. This makes it a heck of a lot easier when you've got multiple blankets or you're trying to layer them up. You can shimmy them on there without having to worry about getting between that tack door and the blankets. Brush box down below. And then we upgraded and added a step onto this tack door. That step gives you about 6 inches lower than just your side rail. Gives you some extra space to be able to get up and in there easily and not trip over anything and stuff like that. But up here in the tack room, got the carpeted gooseneck area, extra storage. If you're going somewhere for a night, want to throw a blanket, mattress or anything, you totally can. 2 windows, one on each side. Get those open. You can get some airflow going through. And then this right here is actually going to be your holder for your plexiglass. So the plexiglass that's on the outside of the trailer, if you want to or need to take it out as you're going somewhere, you can take it out and you've got a place to store it, so it's always in the trailer. So no matter what, if you need to, put it back in, whatnot, it's in here and it's with you. Over here on this side, we've got a clothes rack, a hanging bar, whatever you want to hang from there, you're able to. And then down below right here, you've got your full width boot box. That opens up extra storage. It's handy as, a step up into the gooseneck. You can use it as a seat, put your boots in there, just extra storage for you. Light switch for the LED light that is above the door right here. So super bright, be able to see in the dark. Behind the saddle rack, you do have a 35-gallon water tank. And then over on your partition wall, you've got your bridle hooks that are carpeted behind it. So that carpet is going to help alleviate any kind of rubbing and swaying that the bridles are going to do while you're driving. It's going to help keep the trailer in better condition and your bridles as well. Over here on the hip side, we've got 3 ties, and then your plexiglass, very bright LED light up above. And then this right here, this little cutout on both sides, that's going to be where you're able to take your plexiglass out. So you can see this little cut. So easiest thing to do is either have someone come from the inside and push one out of the way, and that will help you get it started, or grab like a needle nose plier or something like that and just pull them out. Highly recommend when you take these out, take 1 row out at a time, tape it together and write on there where you took it. So I'd write hip side bottom row, and that way you know that they're gonna fit in there, because not all the plexiglass are cut the exact same. So in order to get that airtight kind of feel, you want to make sure you're putting them back where you took them out from. Down below, we've got two 7,000-pound Dexter Torflex axles with your 16-inch aluminum wheels. Those tires are nitrogen filled, so that little green tab right here is gonna indicate that they're nitrogen filled. So that nitrogen's just gonna run cooler. It's gonna keep your PSI steadier. If for some reason you are to have a slow leak, you can fill it with normal air. That is totally fine. But that nitrogen helps out a lot, and it's very handy. So coming around here to the rear of the trailer, you've got your one big gate, opens up. That gate's got plexiglass in it as well that you can take out and get that airflow going through. Up above, we've got a bright LED light, so that's gonna be nice when you're loading, unloading in the dark. You're able to see back here, easier for the horses or animals to load in and out. And then coming up here into the stall area, you've got two LED lights. And this one's got two cut gates on it. So these cut gates, you've got the one right here, kind of like a stud stall. You could use it as a, storage stall. You could put hay in there, whatever you need to do. It'd be really handy, horse in the front, then you got to load some cattle, load the cattle in the back. That way you can have multiple ways. But then the nice thing is this pushes up over here, and that stays put and in place. So that way if you need to haul with these open, you're not worrying about them going anywhere. And then you'll also notice this little peg right here. So the gate's actually gonna sit on that, and that's gonna alleviate any kind of bouncing and moving around. It's also gonna help when it goes to close against this hip side wall. It's actually gonna close because it's not bouncing around. You're actually gonna have it be able to go in there a lot easier. And then we do have one additional gate back here, so you can cut this off into 3 sections. So that's how it cuts off into 3 sections. Really nice if you're hauling mare and foal. You can haul two horses or mare and foal in each compartment right here. And then up above, you do have 3 roof vents. Those push forward and they push backwards. So you push them forward, it's gonna help suck some air in. If you push them backwards, that's gonna help suck air out and get that airflow moving through. You've got a tie rail going all the way down the head side of the trailer. So no matter where you're tying at, you've got that rail at least. And then you've got your aluminum floors underneath these rubber mats. So the aluminum floor is non-draining. So with those aluminum floors, with Cimarron, every 4 inches, you're gonna have a center underneath you. So you've got an I-beam, and then you come across, you got a V-truss, and then you have another I-beam, and they tongue and groove together, and that helps with the strength and integrity of that floor. And then we highly recommend our customers, if they're not gonna do worm flooring or something like that, before you even put a horse in this or an animal in this right away, get one of those big bags of baking soda from Sam's Club or Costco, something along those lines, and you sprinkle that on underneath the mats and then put the mats back on. That baking soda will help counteract the acidity of the urine if it does get down underneath those mats and onto that floor, because if that urine sits on that floor for too long, it's going to start eating away at that aluminum. So you're going to want to keep those as clean as possible. We recommend pull your mats at least twice a year, spray it out, let it dry, and then sprinkle that baking soda down, put your mats back in. Right here, we've got our controls for the exterior lights and the interior lights on the stall area. So you got one for each side, because you've got an awning light on the hip side, the head side, and then the rear, and then the light switch for the interior. So over here on the head side of the trailer, you've got 3 more ties, your plexiglass cutouts, so that you're able to pull these out right here. And then the LED light up above. Then you also have your escape door. So escape door, and that's what I mean by using this one as a storage area. If you're hauling to a show or something, you've got this back end loaded. You're able to haul, store hay in there, grain, your buckets, your wheelbarrow. I mean, there's a lot of different options and opportunities for you to utilize that when you're going somewhere. So this trailer is sitting 7 feet 6 inches wide. We're sitting 7 feet 1 inch tall, 24 feet on the floor, and then we also have an empty weight of 4,890 pounds. So this trailer is a 2022 Cimarron Lonestar Stock combo. Stock number on this is going to be 5N210207. Cimarron trailers are an all aluminum trailer. You're getting one of the strongest upright posts on the market, one of the strongest flooring on the market that I was explaining earlier, with that every 4 inches you have a center, so no matter where your horse is standing, they're going to be on a support. And then it also comes with a 1/2 inch thick insulated honeycomb fiberglass roof, standard on all Cimarron trailers. That roof has an R3 thermal value on it, so a little more heat regulating, warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer. And then it also has a dent and hail resistant up to about a golf ball size hail. 8-year structural warranty, 3-year hitch to bumper, really good warranties on these trailers. But if you guys have any questions on this trailer or any other trailers we have in our lot, please don't hesitate to reach out. I know when you go to our website, we've got a lot of on order stuff, so a lot of drawings. So that's everything that we've got coming in. So if it's one of those interests you too, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can call or text my cell phone at 970-218-5996. You can call my desk phone at 303-684-3451. Or you can shoot me an email at morgan.knoll@transwest.com. I look forward to hearing from you and look forward to doing business, and I hope you have a great day.